everyone, CTP here. OKKO is a fantastic Cartoon Network show that was unfortunately overlooked by the mainstream media and was canceled after 3 seasons. Believe it or not, there is an underlying cause for its cancellation, as well as the cancellation of several other Cartoon Network and Adult Swim shows. This was revealed by Ian Jones-Cordy on a podcast he did with fellow cartoonist Nico Colaleo. As you all know, AT&T merged with Time Warner to become Warner Media. However, in 2017, AT&T was sued by the U.S. Department of Justice because they wanted to stop the merger. If the merger went through, it would create a huge monopoly. For my younger audience, this is a teachable moment, so listen up. You know why the board game Monopoly is called that? Because in the game, you're supposed to get as much money and property as possible until the other player goes bankrupt. A real-life Monopoly works exactly like that. Acquire as many businesses as possible until there's no competitors left and you completely rule the industry. AT&T is already a huge communications provider, and when it acquired DirecTV, it also became America's largest television distributor. Time Warner isn't slacking either. It's got HBO, Warner Brothers, and Turner Broadcasting, which includes both Cartoon Network and CNN. At the time of the lawsuit, Donald Trump was president of the United States. Trump despises CNN, so that's why he wanted to stop the merger. In the end, AT&T won the lawsuit, and they went through with the merger. This caused a lot of things to shake up a Cartoon Network. OKKO was in its prime, but failed to attract the same audience as Steven Universe did. It was a very niche show that appeals mainly to cartoon, anime, and video game geeks rather than the mainstream audience the Cartoon Network desired. Unikitty was popular, but the show being associated with Teen Titans Go really ruined its reputation. Mighty Madasaurs was screwed over a ton, to the point where its final episodes were dumped in May 2019 at 11 a.m. when kids would be in school after sitting on the app for over a year. Clarence was controversial due to its creator being a sexual assaulter, even though he was fired from the show early on, and Spencer Rothwell managed the show for most of the run. These niche, underrated gems would have gotten a better chance if HBO Max had launched earlier. HBO Max was going to launch much earlier than 2020, but the merger and corporate restructuring messed everything up. HBO Max would have introduced these shows to a wider audience, especially since streaming is more important than cable these days. AT&T messed everything up. Because of it, OKKO and the other shows I mentioned were untimely cancelled. This didn't just affect Cartoon Network. Adult Swim was affected too. It's caused the Venture Brothers and 12 Ounce Mountain to be cancelled. Also, Trick Moon, a promising pilot from an OKKO crew member, was shot down due to the AT&T merger. This doesn't mean the Cartoon Network is completely innocent. OKKO is basically the only show on Cartoon Network to have a black showrunner, Ian Jones-Cordy. Craig of the Creek is actually created by 2 white guys, but has a majority black production team. CN really has been making any efforts to hire more black creatives ever since OKKO got cancelled. We have to hold them accountable too. They can say they care about black lives all they want, but it won't actually mean anything unless they hire more black people to work on their shows. Actions speak louder than words, always. It's not a good idea to bootleg for corporations. It's never a good idea. They don't care about you and never will. This being in the internet, people spun the story into saying that Trump personally canceled OKKO to get clout and clickbait. While I absolutely despise Trump as much as the next person, think critically about this. I don't think Trump has a vendetta against an obscure cartoon. He only watches Fox News all day. Look at the bigger picture. He hates CNN, which is also owned by Time Warner, so he tried to stop the merger. I'm not saying he's innocent, but the blame isn't entirely on Trump. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really watch the linear CN channel anymore. It's not that I hate Cartoon Network, I'm not a nostalgia boomer. Just not interesting to me anymore. They're just hours upon hours of Teen Titans Go and Total Drama Rama gets tiring quickly. I like watching HBO Max better. It has a lot of good stuff, including Infinity Train. I just hope that HBO Max listens to us and gives OKKO a second chance. It really deserves it. So much wasted potential. Screw you, AT&T. No one likes you. If you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel. Or don't. You know, it doesn't really matter either way. Also, due to the recent hate crimes against Asian Americans, I want you to help out by educating yourself on what happened and donating and stuff like that. So look at this card for more information how you can help. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all so much.